This is a quick talk about long crafts, which is amounts to somewhere between a side project and an unpaid job for me. It's a private Minecraft server I've been playing from September 2012 onward with 2 college friends and myself. It's called Longcraft because it's Minecraft plus 80 Lawn Avenue, which is where we used to live together. And it's a vanilla survival peaceful game, so there's no monsters, but you still have to dig up things and craft them. It's not creative. And the theme of the game is trains. So that's like the very generic setup, and then like everything after that, like I'm going to say, is like absolute madness. So like this is Longcraft. This is our server.
This is a 3-person server?
This is a 3-person server. So we're right now looking at the city of CH80, and do I have a mouse? No, I don't have a mouse. So in the center of the frame is the Minecraft Tehachapi and Santa Fe Railroad headquarters. Immediately in front of that in the foreground is the Sakaway Street shopping mall. The Zentori Thaumaturgical headquarters is to the right of the, and like that goes on and on. Like the city extends well past this shot and like well in this direction also. Like it's actually quite big. This is a view from the city level. This is the corner of Sakaway Street and Princess Street. We have street signs because there's actually a lot of streets and we need to keep track of where things are. And in fact, it's sufficiently complicated that we've resolved to make street maps updated every 4 to 5 months. This is March. And this is all via Google Drive. There's 12 maps total. No, there's 16 maps total that we use to keep track of everything. This is the capital city. This is a view of one of the larger stations, Perdido Street Station. For those who read, have anyone read Perdido Street Station out of curiosity? It's the best, right? Anyway, this is Perdido Street Station, and you can change here for the gray, red, purple, and blue lines. So, as I said, this is a train-themed game, and the city is primarily a hub for multiple train tracks. There are 12 train lines total, I think, and approximately 40 kilometers worth of track, spanning an enormous map. This is a map of the MOTA, the Metropolitan Longcraft Transit Authority. This is the local network. This is the regional network. And there's a box in the middle, like I don't have a pointer or mouse, but the regional network fits into the very center of this, and then this rolls out into all the distant lands that we have. The dotted purple lines are portal networks, and so for those who haven't played Minecraft, there's these portals, and you can go into hell if you go through the portal, but hell in our game is actually quite peaceful because there's no monsters, and hell is a lot smaller than the overworld, so you can go portal in, take a train, and portal out, and you cover the distance in 8 times the speed. So that's our fast travel network. Canonically, it's not for civilian use, so it's listed differently. And there's trains, like we have like a ton of trains. Like this is not the same city that you saw. This is track heading towards Aurora Borealis City, which is about 4 kilometers north. This is an overview map using, I think, Tectonicus, which is a plugin. Or not a plugin, but an extension that pulls map data. So this is Aurora Borealis City. This is Landstar, which is from 10 miles south of Aurora Borealis City and 7 kilometers east. And this is Cambrianville, which is about 4 kilometers west of CH80, the first city. And there's many, many more. I think there's maybe 8 cities that we constructed total, and they each have multiple station stops. But that's my next sentence. And then we also have political maps to keep track of everything. So you can see CH80 is on the bottom. This is the Republic of Gondor. And this is a particular province called the Gondor Commonwealth, which is a subset of the Republic of Gondor. There are 8 other nations and a 17-page history and explanation of political distribution of power that we also have on Google Drive. The 2 major powers in this world are the Republic of Gondor, which is like the good guys, and Nova Svalbard to the north. And according to our internal canon, relations between the two have started to deteriorate. And this has led to what's become known as the Pig Tree War. The Pig Tree, like why it's called the Pig Tree War is like, it would take a while. But, the bottom line is that we sat down, or we didn't sit down because we're far away from each other, probably all sat down roughly simultaneously, and realized that there's no way to simulate war in generic Minecraft. So we have come up with an alternative, which is this. And as you can see, this is the same map. This is a Unity game that I'm working on for an audience of 2 people called the Pig Tree War. And it's, as far as I know, the only hex-based Unity game, and the only hex-based Unity game for Minecraft. And the rule of this game, which will launch in about a month for us, because it's not quite done yet, is that whatever battles happen in-game must be reenacted, in this meta-reality, must be reenacted in the canonical meta-reality. So, I'm going to guess what you're all thinking now is, why the hell am I doing this? And to that, I'll say the main reason actually is because I get to hang out with friends. And I do this game with 2 of my bestest buddies in the world, and one of them's in Rochester, New York, and the other's in Austin, Texas. And what happens, in my experience, with like long-distance friendships is that like when we get in touch, it's most like, oh, I did like this month, and I did this month, and like there's no chance like, we're just updating each other, and that gets old after a while. So this is a really cool project because we are constantly doing things together. Like we have 6 construction projects that we're like mutually helping each other out with for the past 2 years. And that's been, we've actually gotten like to be like even better friends than where we were when we split off. So, I guess the moral of the story is trains.